G'day everybody, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Hope you guys are doing well. We're still in the lower city. We backtracked to this house that we forgot to visit many episodes ago after dealing with Falogir and his crew. And it turns out this is, I mean, I don't know what to think of this place, to be honest. There's a whole bunch of ghouls and whatnot in here, and there's a mystic carrion in there. And he's given us a task to hopefully retrieve the, I guess, runaway ghouls or runaway zombies that he's created. So we're going to see if we can follow along on that, I guess, quest line. But before we even do that, I might actually go back to the camp, not to do a long rest or anything like that, but I just wanted to have a chat with Withers, just to see if he has any opinions about this mystic carrion, because perhaps maybe they are related to each other in one way or another.
Fate spins along.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Okay, there's nothing that we can do on that front.
You call out, but there is no answer. The staff operate the dumbwaiter at night.
Oh, right. So if you don't even have any food, I assume you can just, like, order, like, dine in? That's kind of interesting. Alright, so nothing going on with Withers. Let's go back. I just wanted to double check on that, just in case there was. And, yeah, from here, we are going to hopefully make our way back to these alleyways. So I think maybe the easiest way is just to portal our way to Basilisk Gate. And from there, we should be able to explore around a little bit more. That's the wrong way, sorry. And I'm sort of treading lightly here because, you know, these guys sort of want their freedom, obviously. But perhaps maybe we can come up with some other solution.
Changed your mind? Offer's still there? Go on. Have a swing.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
You ran away from the Mystic Carrion to do this?
Carrion sent you. Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
Yeah, I really don't know how I feel about completing this quest now, but we'll try and find out where Thrumbo is, so we can at least meet him and, you know, have a chat with him. And it seems like it's only Thrumbo that the Mystic Carrion wants. But perhaps maybe there's more to the story than just
I
retrieval.
suppose that's alright. Thrumbo's more of a talker than I am. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
Okay. So I suppose maybe when we get closer to the coast, unless maybe he should be around here somewhere. Let me just have a look at the update here. We found the zombie Lumbar. He told us that Thrumbo was going to get a boat. He must be hiding somewhere near the water. So I suppose we just need to check on all of the areas accessible to the coast. So maybe all of this. And then perhaps maybe there's going to be more as we progress. So let's just have a chat with the other one, because we know where he is.
The rats are dead.
Okay, we've had a chat with that one. I thought it was a different cat.
Loves it when people complain. Better when she gets to
No time to rest.
We need to do something about this curse, actually. Come to think of it. So I should be walking around here somewhere. There he is. Oh, I really don't like speaking to people while we're on stairs because the camera angle sort of gets a little bit janky. Just waiting for him to get past those stairs.
Sister was always good at hiding, but I'll find her this time.
You recall where you've smelled this beggar's rotten musk before, in Mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of the runaways he seeks.
Mr. Carrion is looking for you. He sent me.
No, not him. He isn't allowed to play. Swumbo said he can't find us. Swumbo said not to tell anyone where we went.
Come now, we're friends, aren't we? You can trust me. Yeah, at the very least, I just want to hear what Thrumbo has to say. You know?
I can. That's good, because I like you. You're nice. Like Thrumbo. He told me what to do, but he said it very quickly. I didn't understand. All I remember is down the stairs, across the sand, down the stairs, across the sand.
Down the stairs, across the sand. Okay. Well, this is probably going to remain a mystery until we find more areas closer to the water. But then down the stairs, across the sand. Maybe there's going to be a beach area. Which I've definitely not seen. We've seen a dock area. So, alright. Now that we've done those, I think maybe it's a good idea that we continue from the central wall area. And we sort of check out the hag survivors. And continue to work our way south and southwest.
Hands down.
Jeez. Morbid.
Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here.
As the superior officer, I think I'll delegate all the sentry shit to Gonfalon and catch me a nap.
Seems simple.
Nice day.
Central watchtower of the Flaming Fists.
Considering an army of cultists, cut our throat.
Goodness me, with the amount of, like, people and summons and stuff that we have, it's getting a little messy. Let me just move Blue around. Surely we won't go into combat in this area. Just wanted to take a look around here. Oh, okay, this takes us all the way up to the wall. Well, I guess we should bring everyone back. Tsar's Palace South Tower. Okay, that takes us over there. I think we're getting sidetracked here. Let us get back down and let's continue in... I think we need to go in this direction here. So...
Alright, what now?
Just immediately south, we should be able to get to the hag survivors, or at least to follow on in the next trail of where they've all gone off to. An honest vendor. Very suspicious. You know what, guys? One thing that I did say I wanted to try, and I didn't get to do it in the previous episode, but let me just come back this way for a sec, and I'm just gonna see if I have... Oh! Elminster. Elminster's here.
Do. Very well.
Well, let's have a chat then. Did not realize he was here before.
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Yeah, I mean, Gale was supposed to, you know, detonate himself, so that might be a decent response. You don't seem all that surprised to see Gale alive and well.
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against. Cassus' pestilent crown, the very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Oh, okay. Gale can tell her exactly what's coming when we get our hands on the crown. My plan is not to really use the crown, though. We're there to destroy it. And I kind of resonate with option 3. Or should we be more amicable? Let's go with option 3. Mistra's done Gale enough harm. We don't owe her anything.
Not true. Not even close. Mistress' ways may seem cold, high-handed, tyrannical even. But she is a goddess. Her ways are not for mortal reckoning. Though some mortals come close to understanding. Very close indeed. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Wow. Eloquent. Very beautifully said. Well, I guess we should speak to Gale then.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
What do you think she wants to say?
Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, we can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
Okay, so he wants to go to the tabernacle to, you know, speak to Mistra. Why bother? It's obvious she's just annoyed you read the book.
Mistra's many things, but she's no censor. Her job is not to judge those who use the weave, but to ensure it is protected. Whatever she has to say, I want to hear it. Only then will we know the truth of what lies ahead.
Okay, well, we better head back to the tabernacle, but not immediately. I still really want to deal with the Steel Watch first. But the reason why we're here is I want to try something out about this curse, this bloody curse that we have. Let's go back to
Should mind my
Shadowheart. And I think she's got maybe a spell to remove
Poor
curses.
I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
Yeah, let's
A bit
get her to
crowded,
join for a
don't you
second.
think?
She
Lead
can
the way,
take
then.
Gale's place, and then what we do here is... In fact, do we want to just leave Gale behind? Might be a bit of a chance for other people to, you know, get involved. Let's see. So, what I'm looking
Whatever
to
it
do
takes.
is...
What's next?
check on the spells, and... Here. This is the one. Let me... use that.
Whatever
Hang on.
comes,
Can I not... I think... I can't just simply swap stuff out, or... Oh no, I should be able to. Sorry, I was clicking on the wrong thing. Let's just swap out, I don't know, that for the time being. Get that in. And let me just try this, because I'm sick of having this curse. Yes, okay. Bloody hell. Alright, I thought I was gonna have to live with that for, you know, I mean, forever even. But I'm glad there's a way to remove it. I was sort of hoping that doing that long rest would remove it, but it didn't, so... I don't know if I would have been stuck with it forever without this. But anyway, let's remove that, and... what else should I take back? Harm. Level 6 necromancy spell. What did I just take off? I don't remember now. Just trying to see what would be a good option. Probably not a level 6 spell. Could be Prayer of Healing. Only be used outside of combat. I suppose I can just swap to that when I need it. Plenty of level 1 spells. Maybe we should go for level 2 and above. I think I'll just go with Prayer of Healing. Should be fine. Okay, so... AoE attacks, I think we've still got Will and Jaheira for that, so we shouldn't fuss too much. If anything, we could just put Longstrider on. Make sure that she can move quite a bit more, and I think we're looking good, so let's head out and let's continue the journey. And yeah, I think with Gale, it's good that we've swapped him out because, you know, the most important thing with Gale was just visiting Sorcerer's Sundries. And I want to keep Jaheira with me because she's apparently famous. But let's get to these hag survivors, or perhaps maybe let's have a chat with these people first.
Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm not stupid. I know it's probably a scam, but what if it's not? Dynamite.
So what's a scam, though?
Should have his own collar.
Have you fallen foul of a cultist's curse? Been addled by an absolutist incantation? Not sure? Best stock up on charms, just in case.
What exactly are you selling?
Protection, of course. Who knows the horrors these cultists have up their sleeves? Can't be too prepared.
Okay, well, let's take a quick look. Oh, okay. These are just like normal rings and whatnot. Not even going to be any good for anything. So let's leave those two alone. Can we convince the lady that the guy's probably
moving in
a fraudster?
Flim's cobblers walk in a pauper, strut out a duke.
Sally Flim. Let's have a chat with these various folks. Can I just leave my entire party out here? Because it's just getting a little busy. Ooh, something going on over there. So we'll take a look at that portrait in a second. Let's just have a chat initially.
Ah, sir, you've chosen a special day to visit the family home of Archduke Enver Gortash. We're celebrating our dear son's magnificent achievement with a special run of leather-soled shoes.
Okay. So this is Gortash's home? And hang on. But why wouldn't they have the surname Gortash, though? Unless he changed his name. Take a look at what she has. Okay, shoes. Figures. She's got a bit of gold, though. Pleasure to meet the mother of the Archduke.
He's one and only. My, but he's made us proud, such humble beginnings. And look at him now. I've been crying happy tears all this 10 day. What more could a mother want for her little boy?
Your tadpole squirms. These people are infected with the parasite, but something is off.
Okay, let's delve into her mind then. Can I do a quick save from here? Yeah. Let's do that, just in case people turn hostile or anything.
You search her mind, but the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind, he's taken my body. I should have slammed the door in his face, but I let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here, but I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped.
Okay, well, that changes things then, right? Why would Enver do this to you?
He said he wanted to make us powerless. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't pay. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart. It was give him up, and all of us live or refuse and die. What choice did we have?
So Gortash was given away to a warlock. Very fair trade, if you ask me. Every choice, you sold your son to a warlock. That's unforgivable. I don't know. I mean, they were up against a wall. I think they may not have intended to, but they have created a monster.
He was always a little monster, nasty to the core. He would have torn me and Druvo apart with his whining, his demands, the never-ending racket of him. You may disagree, Enver did, but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months.
Comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
End her suffering. I feel like there could be another solution. And we could perhaps come back here. Let's just do response 3 for now. There's nothing I can do for you, at least for now. I'm sorry.
There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped. Trapped.
Let's leave.
Wait.
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
Come again soon.
Alright, I assume I can re-interact with her and decide to end her if we really needed to, but let's have a chat with Dravo.
Be very welcome to Flim's Cobblers, humble family home of our Archduke Enver Gortash. He may not have followed in his old man's shoe steps, but Archduke's not so bad, is it?
Let's take a look at what he has. Okay, don't know what I was expecting there. You're Gortash's father, then?
He's the image of me, isn't he? Always was a handsome devil.
Yeah, let's connect our tadpoles.
You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Oh, okay. Perhaps maybe you could only do the interaction that one time.
Welcome back.
Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like you can interact any further with the tadpoles. Okay, well, if we do end up finding a cure, then we are coming back here, but here's the thing, right? Like, if there's no cure and we break the power of the brain, wouldn't these guys just simply transform into mind flayers? Because those tadpoles are, you know, keeping them from turning, essentially, right? Or, sorry, the brain is keeping them from turning. Or I get it mixed up. Anyway. Yeah, maybe because the brain is under Gortash's command, he's sort of keeping them in this form. Perhaps maybe they could transform at any given time. Maybe Maybe by leaving them, I'm leaving a couple of illithids, you know, in disguise in the town. Is that such a wise thing? Oh lord, maybe we can come back and end them. Ledger of orders received and fulfilled at Flim's cobbler shop. After a moderate listing of jobs in and out, there is a large order of 26 pairs of Flaming Fist Scout boots due for delivery at Worms Rock at the end of the current 10-day. The order has been underlined 3 times with a note in the margin that reads, "Tomorrow's tits will never get this done in time." I mean, how generous.
Big Gortash fans.
Let's check out what's going on upstairs. The ultimate state. What is progress? Progress is the movement of society and culture towards a state of collective unity. Without unity, mortals, each with their own individual agenda, blunder against each other, causing friction, conflict, war. Unity, peace and prosperity, is achieved when the collective follows a single agenda, that of one superior person. Runaway egocentrism, that urge often miscalled free will, is the one true enemy of unity. Free will must be eliminated. Control of the brain is the key. The Netherese tadpole is the perfect tool. Tadpoled, the brain is freed of egocentrism to follow the agenda of unity. The tadpoled brain is a happy brain. There is no conflict, except against the enemies of unity, and the brain is all you need. Once freed from its agendas of free will, it can also be freed of the frailties of the mortal form. The brain can live forever in a steel body, or even better, control that body from afar. This is progress. This is the ultimate state. Lord Enver Gortash. Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Don't know if we've seen this volume. I think we have. I will check out what's going on in here.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Is that supposed to be a bard or a druid?
Right tool will do the trick.
Ooh, very lucky. Scrapbook of letters. Let's have a read. A collection of letters between 2 correspondents, but all written in an unfamiliar code of cipher. At the end of the scrapbook is a sheet titled Plain Text, Deciphered by G. Chosen of Ball, your proposal is intriguing. Tell me more about the Crown of Cassus. Chosen of Bane, it was created to enhance and broadcast the dominance of its creator. But during the folly, it was inverted, turned inward. Now, instead of the wearer dominating others, others can dominate the wearer. Chosen of Ball, useful, I like it. How do you exert this dominance? Chosen of Bane, the crown has 3 begemmed finials. They are the foci, and they are detachable. Chosen of Ball, 3. So that's why our masters want Merkel added to the Cabal. With the crown on the right cranium, we would rule from the shadows. But how do we get it? Chosen of Bane. We steal it from Mephistopheles himself, and I know who can get us there. A diabolist named Helsic. We've heard this Helsic before. Okay. So we're sort of learning about how this was all planned in the first place.
Breathe deep.
Alright, I think we're done here. As for finishing the job on these guys, we might come back to that. And if push comes to shove and we don't find a way before we even, you know, proceed to, say, fighting the Elder Brain or anything along that nature, we should actually come back and perhaps deal with them and their misery.
Careful! Careful! People don't bloody look where they're walking. That's right. Folk these days have no
Old Garlers.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Well, we're not gonna let that keep us. Just looking around, see if there's anything else. Oh, okay, I'm surprised to see actual pigeons around. 'Cause, for the most part, they have all been eaten. Notice of condemnation. Dear Sir, as our previous correspondences have gone unanswered, a Builders Guild representative was forced to enter your property in order to inspect the premises. Your property has been found in gross violation of several safety regulations. See City Bylaws 38A to 39C for a complete list. Until steps are taken to correct this, we are condemning the property known as Old Gallows Place, effective immediately under Bylaw 42A. Should you wish to contest this, please contact your local Builders Guild representative. Kind regards, Ardent Lowe, Council of 4 Liaison. Well, let's take a look inside, shall we?
Can't kick me out.
Okay. It seems a little cramped in here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not so bad. Do we need the rest of the party? Like all of the summons? Oh.
Helm is on our side. Have faith.
Then there's some giggling that I can hear as well. What? What?
You are not a half-wit.
It's a bit creepy. Well, I think we'll bring the rest of the party because if we do get into a scrap, then at least everyone's with us.
And leave our leader, the one who saved us, behind. No. My honor won't allow it.
What was that? Quite heard a noise.
Hey, he knows that we're here. Let's do a quick save just in case there's a, you know, opportunity to befriend these guys. That might be coming from the upper levels.
You are not a half-wit. You're clever and valiant. And I'm glad we're a friend. And leave our...
Let me just do a bit of a cleanup. There it is. Okay, send all of that to camp and bunch everything together. Looks good. Switch our equipment just in case.
Go.
An intruder? These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Calm down. I seek no trouble.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
A hag is after you? I can help. I've fought one before. I mean, it's a 15. It's not really too crazy. Let's just do guidance.
Wait! Clyde smells no lie.
Then you speak truth. You fought a hag before. At ease, everyone. We may have found ourselves an ally. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next.
If you pissed off a hag, you're screwed. Why is she hunting you?
Because we dared to do the impossible. We dared to fight back. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us.
Mayrina. Yes, I was just about to say that name sounds familiar. It's the one that we saved, right? Mayrina. I know her. She was captured by Auntie Ethel.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so normal. By Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned, she's not as you remember her.
Maybe she's the one who's, like, giggling away. Alright, we'll have a look around, have a chat with everyone, obviously, and go from there.
I'm glad you're here. I clearly lack the power to keep the hag and her hexes away from Mayrina.
Oh, okay. I feel like this jumps the gun a little bit. You protected Mayrina until now. That's worth something.
You are kind. But I serve Helm, and failing to keep this hex from Mayrina is unforgivable. In both his eyes and mine.
I don't know who this Helm is. Any idea how to remove the hex?
None. The magic originates from a hag's twisted lair. Of that, I'm sure. But as to its cure, Helm has not revealed it to me. The hag is evil incarnate. Helm, let us not fall to such a monster, I beg of you.
This journal is written in a sloppy, ink-spattered hand and dotted with drawings of stick figures. Day 1. Cled met some nice people. They didn't laugh when Cled told them about the redcaps, and the rats, and the hag. Cled thinks he has finally made friends. Day 10. The landlord is angry. He says all the weird things happening are our fault, but they're not. The landlord doesn't care. He says we have to leave. My friends are sad, which means Cled is sad. Cled wants to help. Day 11. Cled found a place to stay. It belonged to old Garlo, but he doesn't live here anymore. My friends are really happy. They thanked Cled. Cled is happy he did a good job. Alright, well, on that note, we may as well have a chat with Cled.
I have something to ask.
Please help Lady Marina. She's nice and kind and sweet to Cled. To everyone.
You and Marina sound close.
Friends only. Lady Marina is too pretty and kind for the likes of Cled. But if you can't stop the hex, Cled will take care of her. Feeding, shearing, scratching behind her ears. Cled will do his best.
I like this Cled. Any idea how to remove the hex?
No. Cled isn't good at hag magic. Can't help sweet Lady Marina.
So I can ask all of these guys to leave. I don't know if that's like a wise thing to do to maybe avoid them getting mixed up in, you know, anything that's about to happen with the hag. I don't know how we even, you know, potentially face off with the hag. I guess we're, you know, still investigating everything at this point. Helm embossed journal. There's a wooden hatch here. This journal is written in an elegant hand. On each page, a gauntlet with a staring eye is carefully drawn. I was lost when I came to the city, a coward, a drunkard. I thought everything that made me worthy had been stripped away by the Annis hag, and then Marina found me. She helped me remember the tenets I once fought for: courage, honor, duty. She brought me back to Helm. She saved my life. Now my savior, my friend, is in pain. A hag hexed her, trapping her in the body of a sheep. It was my job to protect her and the others, and I failed. If she dies, I will be not be long following her. Helm, is that some kind of a religion? Oh, there's a safe here. Let's have a chat with this other guy, Yalto.
Convenient, you showing up like this. You may have the others fooled, but I shall be keeping a close eye on you.
Makes me feel a little bit suspicious about this guy because, I mean, who knows? Any one of them could be even, you know, the already hexed, or perhaps maybe colluding with the hag in some way. Marina is an old friend. I wouldn't hurt her.
Then stop wasting my time and go help her. Are you here to help Marina, or simply irritate me?
Any idea how to remove the hex?
If I did, I would not be standing here.
Okay. Settle down, mate. We'll check the wooden hatch in a second. Let's go up and let's actually visit Marina first. Connor Vinderblad. Yes, this is the husband, right? Oh. Okay. No, he's not the one who's giggling. I mean, it makes sense because they did say that she's a sheep now. So maybe there's someone else hexed over there. Just looking around to see if there's anything of interest outside. Alright, let's start with Mayrina.
Damn it!
This is the last time I save you, you hear me? Mayrina, it's me. I'm here to help you, alright?
Listen to me. The doll. The doll.
The doll. Let's just have a look. Apparently we can trade with her. The bitter divorce. So, apparently, or maybe this is a... Is it a wand or a staff? Maybe. Is this something to do with your hex?
The doll. Find the doll.
I mean, the doll's just right there. Let's have a chat with Connor. Well, not exactly something that we can do, apparently. Hoof-trodden diary. This page starts off written in an elegant cursive, but soon devolves into a scrawling mess. I dreamed of Ethel again. She laughed, mouth full of my guts, as she ripped my baby from my stomach with her teeth. I screamed, and so did the babe. But then it changed into a doll, a horrible-looking thing. I woke up freezing cold, but burning hot. Will I ever escape that goddamn witch? I saw the doll again, but it was no dream. Cled was telling me about a nice cloud he saw outside when I spotted it over his shoulder, staring at me. I screamed, and poor Cled started screaming too, so I lied and said I saw a mouse. I think I just need to sleep. The doll. It's everywhere. I tried to warn the others, but I can't speak. Can't walk. My fingers stiffen as I write. Adrienne, get... The page ends in a bizarre, off-kilter scroll. It's probably when she transformed. Okay, well, we're dealing with hag magic, right? Like, I feel like it might not be wise to interact with this doll immediately. There could be some kind of a trick to it. I was sort of just trying to see if the doll has sight lines or something like that, which we might want to consider. Let's check the hatch first. Okay, perception check down here.
Always nice to be wanted.
I think Blue and Jaheira failed it. So let's get Will in. And Shadowheart. Come on.
Looks like a trap there.
Okay, good. So... She failed another perception check, though.
Let's move. This calls for careful footwork.
Which means there could be another one over here somewhere.
Be cautious.
Such authority.
Trap. Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
Best think ahead, or I'm lost. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Okay. So, there's obviously the other room here. I don't know if there's more traps in there.
Something over there.
Ooh. Okay. What is that? Oh. Okay then. Alright, well... Oh, someone needs to stand on that. Okay, that's fine. We'll deal with that. Let's come back here though, and just take a pick through the door. What on earth is all of this? I hope that's not blood. I don't think it is. It might be just, like, spilt, like, wine from these barrels. Just checking for traps. Okay, it looks clear. There's a letter here, a greeting to this home's new occupants. To whom it may concern, we shall never meet, but I am Garlo, and I have spent most of my life in the walls in which you now find yourself. I served long within this home, such that it was left to me when my master died. I devoted myself wholly to a life of service, but found once my time had finished that I had hardly lived for myself for a single day. That's changed now. I depart for Kalimshan in the morning and hope to see the world from there. Please take care of this little place. It was my whole world. Best, Garlo. So maybe he was like a butler or something. Fables of Faerun, Dim-Witted Drow. We've seen that one maybe a few times. The Annals of Baldur's Gate. Let's have a read. Preface. Centuries ago, a young man sailed from the village of Grey Harbor. Where he went, what he saw, and the deeds he accomplished are simple legends today, but the wealth he returned with years later is a hard fact. Balduran made Grey Harbor rich. His gold built docks, funded businesses, and raised strong walls to protect it all. One of the gates into this flourishing city was named in his honor. But so great was the wealth that flowed through it that the name of the gate became more famous than the village that started it all. The name Grey Harbor has been relegated to dusty history books and ancient maps, but Baldur's Gate, that name is on the lips of every traveler in Faerun. Interesting. Yeah, I was always wondering why is the city called Baldur's Gate, and that sort of explains it. Alright, well, I think we've seen everything down here, and it's just time for us to grab that chest. So
my faith will guide me.
Let's put
no time to waste.
Shadowheart to work.
Dull moment. Beware. This place is trapped.
Wow. Did we just get like 3 crits in a row there? Old Garlow's basement back room key. Is this something that perhaps maybe only Quoth can interact with? Because there seems to be like some light coming through from that side. We haven't succeeded a check or anything.
My eyes itching.
Okay.
Light on my feet.
I don't know if that's everything here, but I suppose on face value, at first glance, maybe that's it. Maybe there's another way to get in here, but let's not worry about that for now. Oh god, alright, yeah. Is everyone here? I think so. No one got trapped.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, let's head upstairs and let's take a look at this voodoo doll. So, are we assuming that these guys can't see the voodoo doll? But why would we be able to see it then? Only got the one. We've got 3 of these elixirs of sea invisibility. Might not be a bad idea to have that going.
The pride of the gate.
I suppose we've got that option elsewhere. Don't think so.
Watch your elders and learn.
Looking ahead.
I hate to do it, but in case I'm missing anything, maybe we should. Or, you know what? Let's hang on for a second. Let's not drink it just yet. I can interact with the doll initially, and perhaps maybe if it's a matter of trying to chase after it or whatever, and it goes invisible, we can always throw it on. There seems to be something going on upstairs as well. I wonder if I should take a look at that. Yeah, this home's definitely seen better days. That seems accessible, potentially. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Down the ladder across the sand. Maybe this is what he was referring to. We'll have to check that out. Alright, voodoo doll.
No one back home will ever believe this. Strange looking doll.
Yeah, okay, so it's just like teleporting around.
Strange looking doll. Strange looking doll.
I can't get to it.
Where am I needed? Heading out. Let's get it done. I've got a long road ahead. Strange looking doll. Might be useful. If not over, then through.
Bad omen, it says. And it doesn't exactly give you any details of what that means. We could attack it, but I don't suppose attacking a voodoo doll... My knowledge of voodoo dolls is that, you know, it's used to harm people, and therefore if you harm the voodoo doll, you know, you could potentially harm Mayrina. I don't know if we just continue to try to grab the doll.
Strange looking doll.
Okay.
Strange looking doll.
It's back to its original location.
Strange looking doll.
I thought it was going to hide in more places and perhaps maybe we just needed to follow the trail, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So there must be something else that we need to do here. I could try attacking it and just sort of, you know, save scumming if indeed it causes an issue. Mayrina only has 8 HP though, so, you know, if we deal like heaps of damage, then obviously she could die if they are connected. But I'll probably experiment with it a little bit more in the next episode. For now, I think this is where we're going to leave it, guys. When we come back, if we don't resolve things immediately for the hag survivors, then perhaps maybe we need to wait a little bit. Do we have a quest for it? Help the hag survivors? Yeah. So perhaps maybe further journeying will, you know, help us discover what we need to do with the doll itself to try and assist. But for now, at least, I'm not entirely sure what we need to do. Anyway, signing out. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.